What is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? Welcome back here today to another reaction video, and today we are reacting to Bowling and Talking's video. It's pretty much the 1996 NBA draft analysis for the first 17 picks. So I've done reaction to these multiple times before. I think on like 2013, 2016, 2015 of the last MVPs. So if you guys aren't enjoying these videos, drop a thumbs up if you guys want more. It'll be interesting to see. This was a loaded class with AI. I believe Steve Nash was in this. I think Kobe was in this class. Was Kidd in this? Possibly. I don't know. There was a lot of good players, so it's going to be interesting to see if any of these analysis say they were reaches or they're not going to be good players, and then maybe for the not-so-good players that they said they'd be really good. So we get out.
Well, his 76ers an even 6 foot, 167 pounds, and as quick as you can possibly want out of a player about to go into the NBA. Allen Iverson led the Big East in scoring with 25 points a game and in steals with better than 3 a contest. He was consensus All-American. He averaged nearly 28 points a game in the NCAA tournament. He played 4 games there. Had 10 steals in a game against Miami. The first player to ever leave Georgetown in the John Thompson era. He had good reason to do this. He has a sister who's ill, needs a specialist. Allen Iverson wants to help. You look at the strengths and the weaknesses. A lot of strengths. A big upside on this guy. What do you think, Hubie and Rick?
Well, I think you also have to throw into the equation is the fact that he was Defensive Player of the Year 2 times in the Big East.
Was he? I did not know that. I did not know that.
You know that with the basketball from end to end, there's no one in the league going to be quicker. Plus, you know because of the explosiveness that he can break you down from a defensive standpoint. And a major plus with this guy, he gets to the foul line.
Draftees, 6'11", 223 pounds out of UMass, a power forward, the College Player of the Year.
He was a very good defender.
And there is Marcus Camby.
A lot of teams.
The great low post moves, as you point out,
yes,
Rick.
Unfortunately, against our team.
One of 4 players with 300 career blocks. He can get that done, too.
Ernie, what you have to look at this guy. This guy is one at every level, and he has the ability to carry the other 4 guys. He's a power forward. You match him up with Wright at the center position. At small forward, you have Tracy Murray, Carlos Rogers, Doug Christie, and then in the back court, you have Stoudemire. So 4 of your positions, you have young players and guys who can get the job done points-wise.
The 3rd pick in the NBA draft.
Bro, this class is one of the best of all time. It really is. Like, Shareef Abdur-Rahim, Marcus Camby, like, 2 and 3. Honestly, really good players throughout their careers, and they're not even top 3, 4, maybe even 5 in this draft class.
Goes to the land of the big country, the Vancouver Grizzlies. And his skills obvious, Hubie.
Yeah, they needed a power forward to play with Reeves. They have a number of players that can play small forward. Their guards are adequate, but what they need is a dominant guy who can board, block shots, get out on the break, fill the lane. He has all of those qualities, plus he's excellent off the dribble facing.
And Greg Anthony at the point had a terrific year. So now you've got your legitimate center, you've got your power forward, could also swing it to 3. So you've got a great start for the Vancouver Grizzlies.
And he's probably breathing a little easier as Greg Anthony, now that I keep wanting to call him Eric like his brother's name, Stephon Marbury, not taken by the Vancouver Grizzlies. The 4th pick.
Oh, so Marbury was in this class too. Obviously, he had a very interesting career, but another great player. Like, this could be like the best draft class of all.
At the Milwaukee Bucks take Stephon Marbury.
Then you had 98, which was really good, which I believe had Vince Carter, Dirk, Paul Pierce, and then the number 1 overall pick in 98 was that Olo Condi? I think it was.
182.
I think so.
Out of Georgia Tech. Played 1 year for Bobby Crimmins. He was all ACC. Scored about 19 points a game.
Yeah, they're really just saying like accolades, or at least he is. And I feel like I should know who this is talking, but I can't figure it out because I'm dumb.
He was number 5 in assists in the ACC Rookie of the Year. Only the 5th freshman selected to the first team All-ACC. Joe Smith, Kenny Anderson have done that, but Marbury may be. I guess he will be as far as point guard.
All their weaknesses are like gotta put on weight. get
Still
strong.
in this league, and maybe you compare him to his predecessors like Kenny Anderson at that place, the best of the bunch.
Well, he has a great feel for the game. He gets everyone involved. He not only can score, shoot the threes, he's an excellent defender, and then he can make the pass in traffic.
Also a point guard, so we'll see what happens here down the road. But Ray Allen is
so good.
number 5 in the first round, 6'5", 198, and the Big East Player of the Year, 23.4 points a game. He was second to Allen Iverson in the conference in scoring. UPI's National Player of the Year. He knocked down some three-pointers, too, hit 47%.
Yeah, he could knock down some three-pointers. You could say that about Ray
To lead
Allen.
the Big East, and his 115 threes on the year was a UConn record. Question about whether he'd be able to take some guys off the dribble. Is that a legitimate concern about what he can do?
Oh, that's a major
Younger days,
concern.
but
Except
vulnerable to post up. Wait, like him posting up? I mean, like that's Ray Allen. Like you didn't really need that big of a post up game. That's just an added bonus from a guy like him. All right.
he has range, Ernie. And this draft,
They're very conservative with their weaknesses. I feel like they don't want to put anything out there where they're going to look like fools.
for guys who can make the outside shots. He's an excellent three-point shooter. He's a good kid, and he's a terrific finisher in the open floor.
Walker on his way to the
Like
ball.
Antoine Walker, like not a Hall of Famer by any means, or like not really an All-NBA guy, but he had a good career in Miami and Boston.
Celtics, there you see the bio on him, 6'10" and 234. Take me through his game, Coach.
Well, he's got a great low post game, much improved. He reminds me of Magic Johnson in the open floor. Now they have the graphic at 6'10".
That might be a little generous.
We recruited him at 6'8". Somewhere at the end of the championship to the draft in Chicago, he grew 2 inches. That's how much potential this young man has. But he does have a terrific all-around game. The Boston Celtics got themselves a great.
So that's okay. So when he said play against us, okay, so that is Rick Paterno.
Potentially basketball player because of the way he can score and pass.
Change his body.
He needs to win a weight room, but this is a great addition. Bill Fitch did just
He
a
might have been
wonderful
fine player just off the top of my head, not matching up to any of these other picks.
job with this Clipper team last year, and this young man has great upside. He like Marcus Camby, he's got to live in the weight room. That's got to be a big offseason for him.
There's been a question mark, too, about a stress fracture with this guy, too. How much of a concern is that, Hugh?
Yeah, well, the main thing is, where is the stress fracture? And then also, what are the doctors predicting? They're saying that he's going to be in a cast for 6 weeks. It happened in a pickup game. But no one questions this guy's talent. He is a hard worker. He gets after it. The coaches love them there. No one says that this guy doesn't give it to you night
It looks
in
like
and
he was
night
like
out.
a defensive prospect, pretty much.
6'5",
Very
playing the
Kittles,
2 guard.
okay.
Lawrence Moten of Syracuse and Ray Allen of UConn join this guy, the only Big East players to rank in the top 15 in 7 statistical categories. Kind of tells you about the versatility of Kerry Kittles.
As you look at his form, you can see he can release the ball quickly. He's got excellent rotation, excellent technique. This young man fits really well for the New Jersey needs, as we just stated. Obviously, he's going to have to get strong.
Look at the advanced analytics coming
physically for the NBA.
He needs to get stronger.
Because he'll get punished in the low post if he doesn't.
Hubie, there have been comparisons, I guess, to Scottie Pippen and to Reggie Miller and to Del Curry. Where does this guy fit in? Who does he remind you of?
I think he should just try to be Kerry Kittles.
There you go. That's the right answer.
With the pro game, let's stop putting him, into the all-star every year category. But once again, the quickness is there. So he has size, quickness, and like Rick says, he can defend in the post area, and then you have a perimeter game, power inside game, and an excellent shot blocker.
He averaged 15 points a game, 7.5 rebounds in 21 games. As you mentioned, missed 10 because of an NCAA investigation. He did record the only triple-double in school history, and by golly, it came against
we didn't get
Kentucky.
We didn't get anywhere near the rim that night. He just kept blocking it.
Yeah.
He really is an outstanding prospect. I think Dallas made a great pick here. I think he's going to prove to be exactly what they need.
See, Dallas has to shore up the defense, Ernie. They've got to get more. They've got to get bigger with bulk inside and guys who can hold their area defensively. This was a good pick. Minutes every night. Now, if
Dampier
you
was a
lose
solid player.
one of the
He
Davis
was.
boys, you have
Great.
got to have a quality
might
body
even better.
because Indiana does not want to fall to the bottom of that division. This is a team that's talking with a
I
lot
just
of
remember like Eric Dampier on the Mavericks when I was growing up.
pride. They thought if they were healthy at playoff time, totally healthy, that they could have been in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Eric Dampier, big number 25 from Mississippi State. Questions on his offensive skills, but not about his heart, not about his ability to rebound, block some shots inside. Eric Dampier going to the Indiana Pacers as he makes a top 10, the 10th pick in the NBA draft. At NC State, and you talk about being overshadowed to a degree by Tim Duncan. He scored 30 against him as a junior. He has his moments.
He is very much overlooked in the evaluations of a lot of people, but he should not have been overlooked. This young man can flat out play in a great from a great conference, and I think Golden State made a smart pick by getting this young man because he again fills the need of this basketball team.
Pretty good range.
Like I was hoping I was gonna give like a Bill Simmons, Anthony Bennett. Like what? Why would they do that?
Jumper too.
Yeah, well, see that's what's good, Ernie. See, he has the hook, he has the jumper facing, and then he has the turnaround moves. Now, of course, he's going to have, you know, some problems that he has to work on. Naturally, he's got to bulk up a little bit if he's going to play strictly center for them. But he, once again, now you look at that Golden State, when that team is healthy, they have a lot of guys with talent.
Yeah, some pretty good numbers. Nearly 21 points a game, 7 rebounds, despite the fact he was double and triple teamed a lot.
Now, what you have, he really has a high IQ.
Flat out going to the out.
This guy, he might end up being one of the best players of all time. I don't know, just a hunch.
Takes a little time though, because he's going from high school, skipping college, into a very physical game.
All he did was average 31 points a game his senior year. His team won the state title with 31 wins and 3 losses, and he eclipsed the scoring mark of Wilt Chamberlain in Pennsylvania. This kid has got it all.
Yeah, you get the package, and I think what you like best about him, everyone says that he makes everyone else around him a better player. And he's a winning style guy. We realize that there's a lot to overcome when you come right out of high school.
2 to 3 years away from
if anyone has a good chance, this young man is blessed with outstanding offensive skills. With this pick over John Wallace.
I'm a little surprised at that.
So was it Nash?
But you know, you can't take away. John Wallace was going to be the 17th, 18th pick last year. He'll probably be a little bit early, and he still has the memories of a Final Four. So it'll hopefully all work out for John Wallace.
This guy also, Stojakovic, coming back from a broken leg, QB, in August of
There was a better Stojakovic to end up on.
1995 and missed 3 months. Came back his first game and scored 24. I guess no ill effects from that.
Now the thing, see, Sacramento has liked him from the get-go. Sacramento, they were looking at Kobe Bryant.
It's a cop-out weakness.
They were looking for Wright, and then he was going to be their 3rd pick. And as the people go off the board, they were sold on this guy right from the get-go.
And this is a good start at the point guard position. Kevin Johnson has been a little injury prone. As you said, you may trade Perry. This is a young man that can grow with Finley.
So he is the most MVPs out of this class, right? I could be wrong, but doesn't Kobe only have 1? And AI has 1? I might be wrong, but I swear Kobe has 1. Whenever I say this stuff, I don't want to be like wrong and I contradict myself.
Come and form a good nucleus for this Phoenix Sun basketball team.
Rick Majerus, the head coach at Utah, calls him the poor man's John Stockton, and he's.
I mean, Stockton is an interesting comparison for a lot of reasons. So it's cool that they brought his name up, but a poor man, I don't know. You could say he's a better point guard all time.
He's got some definite skills. In fact, among the skills, not just dishing the ball off, the guy's a tremendous free throw shooter, nearly 90%. And at the Desert Classic, his coach there was K.C. Jones, called him a natural leader.
Well, he has excellent vision, Ernie. He sees the floor. He can make the play.
So that is Ernie Johnson. Okay, I was like, I knew. Look how young Ernie Johnson
he has 3-point range.
Steve to the Charlotte Hornets. That was
his hair.
Team he was hoping he would be drafted by. Speaking with Dave Cowens, he wanted someone who could apply defensive pressure at the point position.
And then Jermaine O'Neal was in this class, guys. This class was so good. I mean, it's only the first 17 picks, but I just want to see if there was anybody else in this class that I'm just missing out on. Like, was there somebody that went not in the top 17? So Big Z was in this class. Zydrunas Logilskis. Derek Fisher Jerome Wilkins, okay. So this class was very good. Like, you can see the top. You had Kobe, Ray Allen, AI, Nash. What a top 4. Oh, Pete, wait. Oh, my God, that's so embarrassing. That is Peja. Wait, I didn't know that was Peja. Oh, my God, that's so embarrassing. I guess, because obviously it didn't say Peja exactly.
Turnaround moves. Boy,
I'm really so dumb. Oh my god. So Pedrag. Okay, that makes sense, Matt. You should have put 2 and 2 together. That's just funny that I mentioned there'd be a better Stojakovic to play for the Kings when this was the guy I was talking about. I'm so dumb. Oh my god. I didn't know his full name was Pedrag. So that's why. Does it say Pedrag here? It does. Duh. But yeah, that is going to be for me. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope that gave you guys a laugh. But yeah, drop a like if you guys do enjoy these videos. If there's any other ones you guys want me to react to, let me know down below. You can let me know on Twitter. Link to my Twitter is in the description below. Thank you all for watching. I love you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.